BJP has ticked off Pakistan Interior Minister Rehman Malik for his statement that India must ensure the safety of superstar Shah Rukh Khan. Reacting angrily, the BJP has said that Pakistan must stay away from meddling in India's internal affairs and that all of India's citizens are safe in their country. The party also asked the centre to send out a stern message to Pakistan.
रहमान मलिक को कोई अधिकार नहीं है कि वो भारत में किसको सुरक्षा दें और नहीं दें, इस पर बोलने का कोई अधिकार रहमान मलिक को नहीं है। भारत के लोगों को खतरा रहमान मलिक की आईएसआई से है, हाफिज सईद से है, उस आतंकवादियों से है और पाकिस्तान से है, न कि भारत के लोगों को खतरा भारत से है।
Let's get a word in now from Associate Editor Atish Srivastava, tracking developments. Strong words coming across from the BJP, also urging the central government to send out a stern message to Pakistan. Atish, just take us through these reactions that you're picking up on.
Well, the BJP has taken this statement by Rehman Malik very seriously, and now they want government of India to act sternly with Pakistan, take this matter up, that Rehman Malik should not make such kind of comments, because if Shah Rukh Khan had given some interview, it should be dealt in a different way. Why Rehman Malik is so much bothered about the state of affairs in the country. And that is what Shahnawaz Hussain and BJP has been saying, that India needs to be diplomatically more aggressive against Pakistan, because we've seen Pakistan being interfering a lot as far as India's internal matters are concerned.
All right, Atish, thanks very much for joining us. Let's also talk about the trigger for this entire situation with the BJP taking off Rehman Malik. Shah Rukh Khan's security should be increased. If the Bollywood superstar isn't safe in India, he can move to Pakistan. Unwarranted advice there coming from Pakistan for one of India's biggest movie stars. After Hafiz Saeed's open invitation for SRK to move to Pakistan if he feels unsafe in India, the country's Interior Minister Rehman Malik has stoked this controversy by recommending an increase in security for Shah Rukh.
All those who are talking negative against Shah Rukh, they should know. Let me first tell you, he is born Indian, he would like to remain Indian. But I will say, request to the government of India, please provide him security. And I would like to request all Indian brothers and sisters and all those who are talking negative against Shah Rukh, they should know he is a movie star. He is loved as a star by the people of Pakistan and he is loved by the people of India. So why to create some kind of hate? Let's bring love. Stars bring love, and let's not bring something in his heart.
Now, provoking India yet again, Rehman Malik has made a direct request to the Indian government to increase SRK's security. Malik made these remarks, as you just saw, while interacting with reporters at a reception organized by High Commissioner Sharad Sabharwal to mark India's Republic Day in Islamabad. Ironically, Rehman Malik's recommendations with respect to Shah Rukh come at a day, in fact just a day after Jamaat-ud-Dawah chief Hafiz Saeed, a wanted terrorist, made an open invite to SRK to shift base across the border. He would assure him of full security, Saeed had claimed. SRK, remember, had earlier commented about vested political groups who have targeted him in the past. The comments were picked on evidently by those in Pakistan as well. Shah Rukh, though, seems to have dismissed these words of advice from Pakistan, acknowledging the fact that given his stature, he tends to be unwittingly caught in the middle. Headlines Today's Hamza Amir has been tracking developments and joins us for a perspective. Strong words of condemnation coming across from India, asking Rehman Malik to restrict his opinions on internal matters of Pakistan, Hamza.
Well, yes, I think it was expected from the Indian side to come up with a statement immediately on Rehman Malik's comments. Because not to forget, this is all
Hamza, just stay on for a moment. Let's get a perspective from Mahesh Bhatt as well, renowned filmmaker. Sir, your thoughts on these words of advice, these unwarranted words of advice coming across from Pakistan for Shah Rukh and his safety?
It's heartbreaking that hardly had we just begun to recover from that LOC, bitterness after the LOC incident, when something like this was happening in our backyard. I think Shah Rukh had said something in an interview which was pertaining to his experience in America post 9/11, and also the drama that unfolded after the release of this film, My Name is Khan. But that was an issue which was an internal issue of the people of India, and Shah Rukh will be protected by the government of India, by the people of India, by the creed in which he lives. But for for the home minister of the neighboring country to use a peace icon, an icon like a cultural icon like Shah Rukh, for the political game of one-upmanship, I think is completely unacceptable to me, because artists should be used as bridge builders, not as pawns of war.
And you think, sir, I mean, it's ironical as well that these comments from the Interior Minister of Pakistan come, just a day after a wanted terrorist, Hafiz Saeed, almost needling India as well, saying Shah Rukh should come across to Pakistan if he doesn't feel safe in India. And these comments then, in many ways, assert the same sentiment as echoed by a man who's wanted by India, is known to be one of the masterminds of the 26/11 attacks.
Now, see, first of all, let's get this straight. Anybody who has his head and shoulders will see that these statements are intended to provoke and to evoke a response. And they in fact leave poor Shah Rukh more vulnerable and more helpless in a situation like this. His parents came from that part of the world. It was undivided India. But his parents and he himself, his life, is married to a woman from another faith. His children have Hindu names. He swears by this shared ideology, a cultural secular ideology. And I think he gets very vulnerable in a situation like this. However, what's very important is that what he was saying was in relation to certain questions that were perhaps asked to him in the course of an interview. And that was a matter that it's a democratic society where he was ventilating his angst. But to use his statement in your game of one-upmanship is perhaps is unacceptable, and not certainly unacceptable to a person like me, because I think artists should be used as bridge builders, not as tools of war.
Well, don't drag in artists, cultural icons into the middle of dirty politics, and certainly a comment which should be sent across to the Interior Minister of Pakistan as well. Mr. Mahesh, but appreciate you joining us with your perspective, sir. Hamza Amir is still with us. Before we go to Hamza, let's go across to Ashok Pandit as well, renowned filmmaker. Sir, your thoughts on these comments come across, but before that, let's also get you some reactions coming in.
आतंकवाद की खान से शाहरुख खान के सुरक्षा की गुहार, ये सुरक्षा की बात नहीं है बल्कि शैतानी साजिश की बात है। इससे पहले आतंकवादी सरगना हाफिज सईद ने इसी तरह की भाषा बोली, और उसके बाद आतंकवादियों के रहमो करम पर चल रही पाकिस्तान सरकार के गृह मंत्री ने भी ठीक उसी तरह की भाषा बोली है। निश्चित तौर से ये बहुत ही खतरनाक मानसिकता के साथ, एक साजिशी मानसिकता के साथ पाकिस्तान की आईएसआई, पाकिस्तान की फौज और पाकिस्तान की सरकार और उसके साथ जो सुपर सरकार वहां चल रही है आतंकवादियों की, वो सरकार भारत के खिलाफ काम कर रही है। जहां तक प्रश्न है शाहरुख का बयान हो या शिंदे का बयान, इन बयानों को भारत विरोधी ताकतें, भारत विरोधी शैतानी ताकतें और खासतौर से पाकिस्तान में पलपुस रही, बढ़ रही भारत विरोधी ताकतें उसको अपना भारत विरोधी षड्यंत्र और साजिशों का हथियार बनाते रहे। हो सकता है कि चाहे वो शिंदे साहब हों या शाहरुख खान हो, उन्होंने बयान अपने राजनीतिक और निजी स्वार्थों के चलते दिया हो, लेकिन ऐसे बयानों का उन्हें इस बात का अंदाजा होना चाहिए कि ऐसे बयानों को जो भारत विरोधी शैतानी ताकतें हैं उसको किस तरह से उसका दुरुपयोग करती हैं, किस तरह से उस बयानों को और इस तरह के अपने निजी स्वार्थों और अपने राजनीतिक स्वार्थों के चलते जो बयान चाहे वो शिंदे साहब ने दिए हों चाहे शाहरुख खान ने दिए हों, उसका कितना घिनौने ढंग से ये ताकतें इसका दुरुपयोग कर सकती हैं या दुरुपयोग करती रही हैं। जहां तक प्रश्न है भारत का, हमें इस बात का गर्व है कि हम उस देश में रहते हैं जहां जाति, धर्म, संप्रदाय, क्षेत्र इसके आधार पर समृद्धि, सुरक्षा और सम्मान जो है वो कभी नहीं बांटा जाता और न ही देखा जाता है उस रूप में। हमेशा जो है वो यहाँ पर देश के सभी लोग सुरक्षित महसूस करते हैं, अपने को समृद्धि के बराबर के भागीदार महसूस करते हैं, सम्मान के भागीदार महसूस करते हैं। वो पाकिस्तान हमें सीख दे रहा है, जिस पाकिस्तान में खुद उसके देश में अल्पसंख्यक सुरक्षित नहीं है, मस्जिदों में धमाके होते हैं, सामूहिक नरसंहार होता है, हर दिन सैकड़ों बेगुनाह लोग मारे जा रहे हैं, भय, दहशत, आतंक का माहौल है, जहां पर आतंकवादी खुलेआम एक समानांतर सरकार चला रहे हैं और उस समानांतर सरकार के मुखिया हाफिज सईद से लेकर तमाम लोग खुलेआम जो है वो पाकिस्तान को अपना सुरक्षित आतंकवादी और शैतानी।
Well, our filmmaker Ashok Pandit is also with us. Sir, as someone from the fraternity, sir, your thoughts on these words of provocation that seem to be coming across from Pakistan targeting Shah Rukh Khan?
See, I am aghast with the statements of these Pakistani leaders, a country which is itself in so much of a problem. They give birth to terrorists there. It's a terrorist-infected country who themselves are in so much of a problem. And every now and then they try to instigate your country. They try to say something or other. They should realize that there are a lot of Pakistani artists in this country who are secure. And they are in this country because they feel insecure in their country.
Absolutely.
And that's why they're here. So if that country is so secure, these artists of Pakistan who are here making money, minting money should go back to their country. And it's high time. I don't blame Pakistan for such statements. I blame my own country, my own leaders who have not taken a stand against that country. We talk about Aman Ki Asha. We talk about all kinds of things which is good, very goody, sounds very goody. And this is what they do to you. It's high time that our Home Minister, our Prime Minister takes a stand. And it's a high time my film fraternity, including Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, should give a response to this kind of a statement. And Pakistan should realize that Pakistan is a country which is actually an illegitimate country. It's an illegitimate child. They should know how to behave. Otherwise, they will land into serious problems. They have no right to talk about our security here, taking care of our people.
Angry as well, reactions coming from the film fraternity, and the fact that Shah Rukh has also been dragged into this when a cultural icon should be separate from all of this is rather unfortunate. Thanks very much, Mr. Ashok Pandit, for joining us. Let's also play out the reaction which came earlier from Hafiz's side, an invitation that he had sent across to Shah Rukh, well, to move across to Pakistan if he were to feel unsafe in India. Listen in.
ये कहता हूं कि अगर मसला यही है तुम्हें इस्लाम की वजह से सताया जा रहा है तो तुम पाकिस्तान आ जाओ, इंशाल्लाह पाकिस्तान के अंदर उनको इज्जत मिलेगी। अगर आप वेलकम करेंगे? बिल्कुल हम वेलकम करेंगे, क्या शक है इसके अंदर। अगर इस्लाम की वजह से उसको वहां निकाला जा रहा है तो बिल्कुल हमें वेलकम करना चाहिए।
All right, Shah Rukh Khan there certainly being dragged into this major controversy here. Comments that we're picking up from the Interior Minister of Pakistan are just a day after Jamaat-ud-Dawah chief Hafiz Saeed had also sent across an invitation to Shah Rukh, saying that if he felt unsafe in Pakistan, he can move across, in India rather, and he can go across and live in Pakistan. The Interior Minister also coming out and urging the Indian government, speaking in fact at a function organized at the High Commission of India in Islamabad, coming out and saying that Shah Rukh and his security should in fact be increased.